You know, because I wanted to talk about this because there was so many comments in my feed when I was on social media. Jay-Z, Beyonce, and her mother Tina made an appearance on the red carpet last night to support 12-year-old Blue Ivy.
A lot of times people say things because they don't want to get themselves in a PR disaster. It can't be.
In a shocking turn of events, rumors are swirling that music mogul Jay-Z may be facing potential legal troubles, leaving Beyoncé and their eldest daughter, Blue Ivy, reportedly shaken. Speculation of an impending arrest has sent waves through the entertainment world, raising questions about the impact on their family and legacy. As one of the most powerful couples in the industry, any disruption in their carefully crafted empire could have far-reaching consequences.
As Kiara, and hearing her voice come out of that character. Give me a second, because I'm still I can't believe that's my baby. Oh, that's so amazing. It was really hard to focus and to do my job after that. So I was like, wait, hold up, guys. Y'all gotta give me a second. I have to digest that. I'm so proud of her.
Recently, Beyoncé faced backlash after showing public support for her husband, Jay-Z, amid serious allegations against him. The singer made a striking appearance at the Mufasa, the Lion King premiere alongside their daughter, Blue Ivy, and her mother, Tina Knowles. While the event showcased her usual grace and star power, many fans criticized her decision to stand by Jay-Z during this controversial time, suggesting it might damage her image.
And then guys, how proud are you of Blue Ivy? So proud. How proud of you are of Blue Ivy?
Very, very thank you.
While Beyoncé's support for her husband is seen by some as a sign of loyalty, others in the entertainment world have raised eyebrows, questioning the appropriateness of such public backing. Several high-profile figures have distanced themselves from the couple, suggesting that the support may be misguided given the gravity of the allegations.
Jay-Z has 3 kids with Beyonce, but on his daughter's biggest moment, because of his past actions with P. Diddy, he completely ruined it. Jay-Z and Beyonce had their first child in 2012, which was a daughter they named Blue Ivy. And if Blue Ivy seems like a strange name, the entire reason for it was because they wanted something unique so they can trademark it to sell merchandise, and Beyonce even sued a wedding planner in 2020 because she used the name Blue Ivy. And Beyonce and Jay-Z have invested a lot into their daughter's career, with one example being Blue Ivy being a co-singer for the song Brown Skin Girl, which has 140 million streams on Spotify alone. Now their new thing is they got Blue Ivy a role as Simba's daughter in Mufasa, which is the prequel to the 2019 Lion King movie Beyonce was in, which made $1.7 billion on a budget of $260 million. It was supposed to be Blue Ivy's big moment. It completely crashed on her because on the day of the premiere, Jay-Z was hit with a lawsuit accusing him of assaulting a 13-year-old girl with P. Diddy.
Beyoncé expressed her pride and support for her daughter, Blue Ivy Carter, during the premiere of Mufasa, The Lion King in Los Angeles. Blue Ivy, who voices Princess Kiara in the film, joined her mother on the red carpet. Beyoncé shared on Instagram how proud the family is of Blue's achievements, encouraging her to keep shining. This comes after Blue Ivy's successful appearances on Beyoncé's Renaissance tour, where she gained acclaim for her performances.
Beyonce said, "My gorgeous baby girl, you worked hard and you did such a beautiful job. Your family could not be prouder. Keep shining." So.
And I feel like so does everybody else. And I feel like this is just a great experience for me, and I'm really happy for girls that look like me all around the world are able to watch this movie and hear and see themselves in it.
She did such a beautiful job, and I can't believe how natural she is, and I'm just proud of you. I'm so proud of you, and I can't believe how big and grown up you are, and I'm proud that she's gonna represent so many young, brown.
Meanwhile, Blue Ivy Carter's appearance at the Mufasa premiere has sparked controversy, with many criticizing her outfit as age inappropriate for a 12-year-old. Critics argue that as a young girl, Blue Ivy should be allowed to experience age-appropriate milestones to foster a healthy sense of self-worth. While the dress was undoubtedly glamorous, some fans felt it reflected the pressures of celebrity culture, which can sometimes blur the lines of childhood innocence.
Jay-Z, Beyonce, and her mother Tina made an appearance on the red carpet last night to support 12-year-old Blue Ivy. All right. Look, yes. So they were all at the premiere of the Lion King prequel movie, Mufasa. And Blue Ivy plays Mufasa's granddaughter, Kiara, the daughter of King Simba and Queen Nala. Now, we've all heard the stories and the accusations surrounding Jay-Z, but Beyonce said that the night was all about their daughter, Blue. That was it. Yes, which it should be.
Supporters of the Carter family, however, have defended the choice, suggesting it aligns with the event's high fashion standards. The debate highlights the challenges celebrity children face in the public eye.
To speak about a little girl is disgusting to me. Regardless of what's going on with her parents or her daddy, that's not Blue Ivy's business. She's still a young little girl who looked absolutely gorgeous last night. Beautiful young girl. And you guys get too comfortable and you guys love over-sexualizing young black girls. And not only that, you guys are too comfortable speaking on a young little black girl. That comes so easy for some of y'all. No respect, no decorum whatsoever. This is why we have to protect young black girls and we have to protect black women, because y'all too comfortable getting on this app and speaking about a young little girl when she looks fine. She looks appropriate. Look at her and her mom looking absolutely gorgeous. I just do not get it. I do not get it. Y'all too comfortable on this app.
A lawsuit was filed naming Jay-Z and Sean Diddy Combs, accusing them of crimes allegedly committed in 2000. The case, which has caused significant public uproar, alleges the involvement of both men in an incident following a house party after the MTV Video Music Awards. The allegations have been denied by both parties, with Jay-Z calling the lawsuit a blackmail attempt and emphasizing his willingness to fight the claims in court rather than settle.
The anonymous accuser alleging the assault occurred after she was driven to an after-party following the MTV Video Music Awards. The suit says she was offered a drink that made her feel, quote, woozy, lightheaded, and felt like she needed to lie down. Shortly after, the suit claims Jay-Z and Diddy entered the room where she was resting, eventually sexually assaulting her. And now, just in the last hour, we are hearing from Jay-Z and his team of lawyers. They are denying the claim and say that they are the victims of blackmail, saying, quote, I will not give you one red penny, and my only heartbreak is for my family.
In a blistering statement, Jay-Z accuses Jane Doe's attorney of trying to blackmail him. He said further, quote, these allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? He added, my only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at the age where her friends will see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty and greed of people.
Beyoncé has found herself at the center of controversy amid shocking allegations linking her to serious crimes alongside Jay-Z and Diddy. Rumors suggest the trio is involved in a web of dark practices, including witchcraft and the alleged sabotage of other black female artists to maintain their dominance in the entertainment industry. These claims have sent shockwaves through social media, with some critics accusing Beyoncé of using her influence to suppress competition.
With Diddy now facing the scrutiny of a federal investigation, it's only natural that fans are taking a magnifying glass to every little detail of Diddy's friendship with Beyoncé and Jay-Z. Turns out Beyoncé is facing some pretty eyebrow-raising accusations lately. I'm talking about everything from claims of sabotaging other black female artists to allegations of her dabbling in witchcraft. And guess what? These accusations aren't just popping up out of nowhere, they're coming from people who were once in Beyoncé's circles. Let's talk about Kimberly Thompson, Beyoncé's former drummer. Back in 2018, she shook things up by dropping a bombshell accusation claiming that Beyoncé was knee-deep in what she described as extreme witchcraft. Thompson even filed for a restraining order against Beyoncé, claiming that she was using spells and magic to mess with her even after she she moved to another city to escape.
You should know that some of this behavior occurred at well-known venues in New York City. Some of this behavior occurred at private residences of people that we all know. Some of this behavior occurred at hotels that we're all familiar with.
Critics have long speculated that Aaliyah's tragic incident was not just a devastating accident, but a calculated event to eliminate competition, allegedly paving the way for Beyoncé's meteoric rise to solo stardom. Proponents of this theory argue that Aaliyah, already a major figure in R&B, had the charisma and talent to dominate the music industry, potentially overshadowing Beyoncé's solo debut. Aaliyah's untimely passing, they claim, removed a significant rival, creating an unchallenged path for Beyoncé to ascend as a global icon.
Shortly after takeoff, literally 200 feet from the runway, the plane nosedives and crashes, killing nearly instantly 7 of the passengers and the pilot.
The shocking allegation suggests that Aaliyah, who was dominating the R&B world in the early 2000s, posed a serious threat to Beyoncé's rise to superstardom. And get this, some are even speculating that Aaliyah's tragic plane crash wasn't just an accident, but part of a bigger plan to push Beyoncé into the spotlight.
By the way, wasn't this all around the time when Aaliyah died?
Yeah.
And Beyonce's solo career was struggling? Jam on your horn now, that fucking bullshit ass record. From the Austin Powers shit, it was some of the worst shit ever. They were having a hard time taking her solo. And then Aaliyah died. And then they brought Rich Harrison in, and your love got me thinking so crazy right now. She liked posing with him in pictures for Page 6. Aaliyah didn't. She fell in love with Dane.
Some people speculate that Beyoncé's alleged jealousy toward Aaliyah wasn't just about music. There may have been personal feelings involved. Before Beyoncé and Jay-Z became the iconic couple they are today, there were whispers that Aaliyah and Jay had a close relationship, which could have made Beyoncé uncomfortable.
Nigga, I was the nigga that, when you was with Aaliyah, and was running around holding hands with Aaliyah way before Dane. Like I said, when he was with Aaliyah, the last time I remember seeing him with Aaliyah that I could verbally say was at Little Kim's album release party at the Puck Building.
Who was Aaliyah? You talking about Jay-Z with
Jay-Z, when they was a couple. Google right now, Jay-Z, Aaliyah at the Puck Building.
Okay.
And you'll see Jay-Z got on a Golden State jersey.
As allegations against Beyoncé and Jay-Z continue to grow, the power couple is reportedly facing a decline in public support, with fans unfollowing them across various social media platforms. Claims of involvement in serious crimes, including witchcraft and the sabotage of fellow black artists, have left a significant portion of their fan base questioning their loyalty. The backlash has been particularly intense online, with hashtags calling out the alleged behavior trending frequently.
So Beyonce and her husband Jay-Z are currently the most unfollowed people on social media. If you take a look at their social blades, you can see that they are losing hundreds of thousands of followers each day. And Beyonce's Instagram comments are filled with people saying things like this. And this is all happening because it's coming to light that Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Diddy were very close. It's not even confirmed that Beyonce and Jay-Z knew what was happening, nor is it confirmed that they were a part of it, but people are just speculating because allegedly they were best friends in the industry. As of now, they have not addressed any of the rumors on their social media, and they probably won't for some time. But regardless, things are not looking good for them.
Dame Dash, who was Aaliyah's boyfriend at the time, has indeed spoken about her reluctance to board the plane that ultimately crashed. He mentioned that Aaliyah was extremely nervous about the flight and didn't want to get on the plane. According to Dash, Aaliyah had a bad feeling about the flight and was hesitant to board, but circumstances led her to take the flight anyway.
And I've done this before, and I'm constantly on edge. Aaliyah, who by all accounts was extremely nervous, you have warnings from the pilot coming in that they might be a little bit overweighted. The plane is a few hours late getting in. It's a long flight on a small plane to Opa-locka, so she gets extremely nervous. She decides that she's going to actually get off the plane and go sit in the car for a while just to sort of get her nerve. And there's a little bit of dispute, a little bit of controversy perhaps, on what exactly happened next. We know that she took some sort of a relaxant of some kind, which many people do. I do sometimes when I'm flying. Take the edge off a little bit. Take the edge off a little bit. There are reports that she was in fact calmed, she potentially sedated, and there are some talk that she was actually carried back onto the plane. We're not exactly sure what state she was in, but at some point, she, the 7 passengers, and the pilot, Luis Morales, get back on the plane and begin the process of taking off.
Yeah, you have to remember, Aaliyah was the superstar of this flight. She's there with these other individuals, the pilot and 7 other people, but they are basically her entourage. So you can imagine she's extremely nervous, but on a tight schedule, has to get back to Florida, and, you know, sort of goes to the car to relax a little bit and then is led back onto the airplane, whether she's carried on or whether she is just sort of
walks on
ushered on in her own way.
Really know.
We don't really
Right.
know the details, but she did need to calm down in the car beforehand.
You know, I knew that that was going to happen. And then when she actually was saw the plane, she, we had the Blackberries, and she said, "I don't like this plane." And I was like, "Well, don't get on it." And she was like, "Well, I got to because I got work to do." She got on the plane, and she always had a very serious fear of planes in general. So she had to overcome a fear to get on that plane.
What do you think of Beyoncé's unwavering support for Jay-Z? Drop your comments below.